AM 560. The Answer.
Come on. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And
Some people don't know how to win. They make the money on the losses. They're called Democrats. Craig and Mount Greenwood.
Oh, hey, Sean. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I got something that was on my mind thinking about how Trump has done such an unbelievable job of beating these people down by all his accomplishments and all his winning. You know what I'm saying? These people are hurting bad. And the first opportunity that these lawfarists, okay, lawfarists, they're lawfare terrorists. The first opportunity they get to get their head back out of their between their legs and everything like that and pop up and do some damage and come after him, they are going to come after him like no tomorrow. He's got to get them behind bars. He's got to get these people that have been guilty.
Well, first of all, the exposure is out there. The exposure is something that's undeniable now. A few people would talk about this, but now it's undeniable. And they call it lawfare. They call it whatever you want. It's a corrupted government. Corrupted judges, corrupted prosecutors like that fat pig Letitia, and the rest of it across the board. So if you think that you're going to put them all away, you're not going to put them away. You're never going to put them away. They're going to go before judges. But exposing them is the best thing you could do. Because this is the reality you and I have talked about and we talk about every day. It's not a political party. It is a confession. And that's the broader point. And now the other side of the coin is get all the Republicans and expose them too, the Christopher Wrays. Here's a guy that knew what was up with January 6th, and he ran cover. They all knew. The Never Trumpers. Expose them all and just bring it all out. And the way you do it is release the documents that the government has. That's how you do it. Thank you very much for the call. It's funny because it's 5 years now. 5 years. Knowing that Joe Biden had stolen the election. We all knew it. If you have an IQ over 60, never left the fracking basement. The office whore is the vice president. What the hell did he run on? He ran on absolute failure, and that's what he delivered. Every minute of every day. $9 trillion on the debt. It's the only shutdown I've ever seen where nobody talks about the debt. What about the debt? What are you going to change in spending? And the answer is they can't change anything. All these fiefdoms like Chicago. They need the bailout COVID money. End of story. And why? Because they've been frauding us in each of these little fiefdoms. Here's Maryland. They finally got it. Maryland school. The kids don't go to school. And nobody wants them to go to school. They've stolen $1 billion in just the registration on the schools.
This letter, written by the Maryland Inspector General for Education, Rick Henry, is eye-opening.
It's very alarming.
In his letter, Henry includes this chart, which shows the number of instances where students were labeled whereabouts unknown going back to 2019 and including an estimated number for 2025. The official 2025 state number has not yet been released.
Maryland charges the people to educate people that don't exist, illegal aliens that aren't supposed to be enrolled in the schools and the rest of it. They only charge $20,000. You know what that is in Chicago? A deal. You guys pay $30,000. So if Maryland has stole $1 billion in the name of students that don't exist, Chicago stole $3 billion. What do you think of that?
Henry then multiplies the cost per student average for each year by the number of whereabouts unknown designations and estimates this issue could have cost taxpayers nearly $1 billion.
I guarantee you, in Chicago, times it by 3. And what I like is when the teachers come out, they're all dolled up in their $6,000 suits, and they somehow became the mayor. $37,000 for a haircut, and then they open their fracking mouth.
And we're gathered here today to demonstrate that Chicago's educational community and our commitment to protecting families and students, our immigrants, that this is a critical time. And as a former educator, I believe that our schools are sacred places. You could hear the joy and laughter of recess, something that the Chicago Teachers Union and families had to fight for. Isn't it nice to know that there are children who get to grow up in a free and a welcoming environment where they can learn the 5 causes of the American Revolution?
5? Enumerated grievances are 27, mentioned just in the Declaration of Independence. 18. What 5? What 5 do you speak of, stupid? And there he is. CTU, pride and joy. Dumb as they come. And crooked as Grand Avenue. 312-642-5600.
Call Sean now. 312